My name is Ron Dorn. I'm the instructor for your course, and I would like to have a presentation for a discussion board dealing with the point accrual grading system, the uncomfortable topic of cheating, and the issue of whether the quizzes in this class are open or closed notes book. The point of this presentation is pretty simple. I would like to advocate a position that the point accrual grading system I use in all of my lower division courses makes cheating counterproductive and stupid. All of these courses are general education courses. They meet a variety of gen ed requirements. The idea of general education is to be fun. I don't want you to worry about the grade. Point accrual means that it's under your control. I want you to get your money's worth in learning some interesting stuff. And later on in the presentation, I'll explain how you can use this course and point accrual to learn how to study better for exams when it really matters. Ultimately, I took the challenge of the Association of American Colleges and Universities to tackle student cheating by rethinking how a course is organized and by using point accrual. The rethinking is based upon the research of Sebastian Detterding, an utter genius in game design and in learning, not just in academics, but in corporate environments and other settings. I've read his articles, I've read a few of his books, and I'd like to read to you how he explains accrual grading. In typical grading, students either score the average grade of their performances or start out with an A and then see their grade degrade from there with every suboptimal performance. Motivationally, this is madness. Either you receive continued punishment for any glitch at the beginning, no matter how much progress you make after that, or you are put into constant fear of loss right from the get-go. In contrast, everything you do in games only gets you further. Challenge by challenge, you accrue experience points that add up to levels. And in the context of this course that you're taking, those points add up to better and better grades. At the end of one of his articles, he wrote a paragraph, and I'll read it to you on the upper right. To quote board game designer Rainer Nitzia, the lifeblood of game design is testing. Why are we playing games? Because it's fun. You can't calculate this. You can't test out of this in an abstract manner. You have to play it. In this sense, what I sought to provide in this article is not a finished recipe, but an invitation to start playing. And that's exactly what I've been doing. My goal is to start playing to make learning more fun and not threatening in terms of grades. So here are the different lower division courses that meet a variety of general education requirements for graduation. My GPH 111-112 course meets the SQ Lab Science requirement, and you can see the point accumulation. As you earn more points, your grades go up and up. There's no percent. There's no punishment. You get something wrong, you just don't get a point. And PUP 200 meets a humanities, historical awareness, and global awareness requirement, same system. For GCU 113, that meets historical awareness, social behavioral sciences, American institutions, and meets teacher certification requirements, I had to tweak it. I had to experiment, like Sebastian Detterding said. And to make sure that people meet all of these requirements, you have to earn a certain number of points in certain categories. And then once you earn those points in that category, then you can use any category to reach the A+. And in GPH 211, it's a lab science class all combined together for credits. I have to use an Excel file. And so in the different categories in that class, quizzes and different types of labs, you have a certain maximum number of points that you can earn. When you reach that maximum, you plug it into this Excel file and it spits out your grade. But the idea is the same. I want your grade to be under your control. There are trade-offs in point accrual. There are complexities with due dates and confusion when you give students so much choice. Having lots of choices and lots of pathways for you to reach an A+ means that I cannot have due dates for specific assignments. That will drive some students nuts that they won't get the reminder to do an assignment. Sorry, I can't have it both ways. You just need to set your pacing guide for yourself. How many points do you want to earn a week to reach your grade? There's also a problem with students who are mentally frozen in percentage thinking. They see percentages in Canvas, and I beg you to ignore those percentages. I can't make them go away. Canvas is a lousy LMS system, so please trust me. When you reach the A+, don't ask me to confirm your grade. It takes me 5 minutes to dig up your grade. 5 minutes times hundreds of students. That's time that you would never take. You would say, trust me. When you reach that point total, you have an A+. Also, please trust me. Don't ask me, can I stop doing assignments? I've reached my grade. Oh, not doing something will never hurt your grade. Likewise, getting something wrong will never hurt your grade. Please trust me. Don't bother pinging me and asking me an email because I'll just send you to this presentation and ask you to watch it again. There are also trade-offs in the different types of assessments that I use in these classes. There are easy assessments, quizzes, multiple choice, lower level learning. Because there's no grade penalty and because there's no time restriction, there are no retakes. Please don't ask me to retake a quiz. You can't. You can appeal a question, but I have specific rules for you appealing a question where you write a paragraph to explain why you think your selection is better than the other choices with all of the information you learn in lecture and readings. So there are easy assessments, and I'll explain how you can use those easy assessments later to learn how to be a better student. And then there are difficult assessments. Because it's point accrual, because there's no penalty for getting something wrong, I can really challenge you. I can have real world interesting assignments, like interpreting views that you see in a video game. And I can have you play real video games in labs to be able to have a great experience and have complicated multiple step labs in a landforms class. For all of these difficult assessments, you can stop, return, and ask for help. You can take screenshots and ask for help. So now I come to the uncomfortable issue of cheating. Because there's no grade penalty for incorrect answers, the goal is to remove you fearing failure. Because there are lots of assessments you can choose from to accumulate points, a goal is to remove your fear of a bad grade. General studies courses should be fun. They should be interesting to enrich your life where you learn different things in different perspectives. And that won't happen with cheating. So my hope is that point accrual removes some of the motivation for cheating. So why do cheaters cheat? Oh, there are a variety of reasons. It might be poor time management, stress, overload, wanting to help friends, fear of failure, the thinking that everyone does it, the temptation due to online as an unmonitored environment. Maybe you think you're winning the game. Maybe you don't understand the material. Maybe there are issues of consequences for cheating, poor study skills to prevent you from learning the material. So it's the poor study skills that I want to focus on. Cheating in this class will destroy your chance to learn how to study for the tests that really matter in life. Academic dishonesty in an easy class like this on easy quizzes will undercut your career preparation for tests that require a license or certification. State laws require that workers in fields like teachers, doctors, lawyers, nurses, building contractors, therapists, counselors need to take a test. You cheat on those tests and you're really in trouble. So I want you to use the quizzes and my policy on open and closed book to gain confidence and have better study skills so you can do and pass the tests you really need to take. Besides, there are other reasons not to cheat. Look, lying to your kids that you're a college graduate, you cheat and you're lying. You're not a college graduate. There's also the fear that when you're famous, when you've really moved up the chain, somebody that has a cell phone shot of you cheating and you laughing will rat you out when you're in a position of power later or try and bribe you. And worse yet, knowing that you're a cheater in life. So I'll move on and explain how you can use my quizzes that are pretty easy to gain confidence by my open note and closed note policy. For the difficult assessments, they're all open book. Ask for help, pause the assessments, resume, get help. But for the easier quizzes, multiple choice and matching, you can only take it once. There's no repeats. And the reason for that is you need to learn how to study better. And there's no penalty for getting things wrong. So here's my policy. For the first quiz, use open notes. Study first. The key is you have to learn how to study, use the open notes, and figure out what the distractors are, the ones that pull you away from the correct answer, and gain confidence in identifying those. For the second quiz, study, have them there, try not to look, gain confidence. For the third one, they're there, but don't look, really, no peeking. But if you have to, yeah, okay. After the third one, it's always closed book. Never look at your notes. Take the quiz. If you get something wrong, great, learn from it. Fifth one, if you get something wrong, great, learn from it. Remember, there's no penalty for getting something wrong. You just have to do something more. By doing something more, it means you learn how to be a better and better test taker. This is a priceless opportunity for you to learn and gain confidence in study skills when there's no grade penalty for incorrect answers. Don't blow this chance. Also, cheaters have been caught in my point accrual classes. I'm not going to tell you how they're caught. It's easy when cheaters tend to do really stupid things, and cheaters really do stupid things. No, I don't use a lockdown browser. They're stupid. No, I don't spy on you. That's unethical and illegal. No, I am not cynical to thinking most students cheat. I like to trust you. I like to trust future generations. And I don't set the punishment. I report cheaters to my college, and you go into a shared database across ASU so that when you are caught and you are punished, there's a track record. Think about it. In summary, I would like to think that by setting up a point accrual grading system, it makes cheating counterproductive and stupid. It keeps you from having fun and learning. You control your grade anyway. Don't worry about it. Get your money's worth and have fun in class. And on the discussion board, let's chat about it. Let's discuss this in a non-threatening way.